Hi, it's Lipstick Gal. Thank you so much for watching today. I wanted to try the new Pat McGrath line that just launched, the Sublime blush collection. Is it Sublime, Subversive? I don't know. You know, the new blush with a beautiful, floral imprint on the pan. I also have the Eyeshadow Quad. I have the new highlight. I've got a lip gloss, and I did pick one thing up that's not part of the new release, and it's this. So thank you for watching. Thank you for being subscribed. Please subscribe if you haven't. And I'm going to start with this because so far I just have corrector, concealer, and foundation on. And I need a little something under my eyes. And this is the Skin Fetish Sublime Perfection Blurring Under Eye Powder. The minute you say words like sublime, perfecting, and blurring, my expectations are already through the roof. So also the price I paid for this, which I will have to put up on the screen for you because I don't recall, but it was a pretty penny. I'm gonna grab a clean brush, and I got the light shade, which is white. How white is this? She's kind of white. It feels really dry, almost like, it kind of reminds me, just like by touching it and looking at it like this, it kind of reminds me of the Beauty Pie, like the One Powder Wonder and Uberlescent Universal. Let's see. So it feels really dry, it feels really silky. Oh, I like that. In my younger days, I could wear anything under my eyes. And I feel like the minute I crossed like that 43, 44-year-old mark, I started having to be a little bit more concerned. And in the last 15 to 16 months, during the situation in which we find ourselves, I find that my skin has really changed a lot. I think a lot of it is stress. I think a lot of it is, I think it's mostly stress, but there has been some bad food choices involved in that. And I don't know how much food is involved in what your skin looks like, but I know if you put good stuff in, it's gonna show. But there's been a lot of snacking, a lot of salt, a lot of soda. I don't wanna put too much on. I'm just trying to make sure we're very well blended. I'm just gonna apologize in advance if you hear the air conditioning on. I know a lot of people turn theirs off. I can't. And we went from like a week and a half ago, I was wearing sweaters and it was like 62 degrees, and now it's like 98 and I'm sweating and my body hasn't quite made that change into it's summer. So if you hear the air on, sorry, kind of not sorry. All right, so looking at this, boy, this is not the best my under eyes have looked. I feel bad saying that because I paid a lot for this powder, more than I usually do for a dedicated under eye powder. I don't know that I have any dedicated under eye powders, just powders that work better under my eyes. And as I'm looking at this, I feel like it's really accentuating right in through here. We'll reevaluate at the end. I'm going to pause for a minute, put on a little bit more makeup, and we'll be back to try the rest. I picked up one of the new Divine blushes. This is the shade Nude Venus. I was gonna pick up 3 and I was like, wait. Let's not overdo it because I've been buying a lot of blush recently. You've been seeing a lot of blush videos. I've been in love with blush. I just have. And I wanted to know before I committed to a whole bunch of these that this was actually going to be a formula that I like. So this, I believe, is the satin formula. So it has a little bit of glow to it. There is a demi matte. I don't have any of the demi mattes. This is the only one I have, but oh, she's so pretty. Okay, so I'm just going to, oh, picks up a lot. I'm going to load my brush, tap off the excess. I feel like this is the perfect shade. It's just like a little dusty rose. It's not too much. I was like, go for a more vivid blush. Wait. Because every time I do that, I end up with clown cheeks. And now that we're in warmer weather, my skin always gets a little flushed in the heat anyway. And that usually shows through, even through my foundation or skin tint or whatever I'm wearing for the day. But this is beautiful. I like that you can build it up too. I feel like it's one of those where, that was maybe too much. Okay, I've got a towel in my lap I'm wiping the brush off with here. And I think I'm just gonna spend a little time over on this side blending because I dipped in and didn't knock it off and got to be a little much. I like this. This is beautiful. I feel like it's a really pretty, very flattering shade for me. I also picked up their highlight that comes with this collection. This is called the Divine Glow. The shade is Golden Nectar. It looks like this. I'm kind of curious if this is going to be a little dark, but let's see. Oh, it seems like it might be a little dark for my skin tone. But that's what the swatch looks like. And maybe if I use a light hand, I can very carefully apply glow where I need it. So I'm going to use, I normally don't use a fan brush for applications like this, but ooh, it's very powdery. I feel like that might be safe. And I'm going to try and focus it mainly as a cheek topper. And I am going to blend over the top of this with a powder just to kind of maybe bring it all together, a little Wingos buffing technique. It's pretty. I think that if I were to layer it on, it would be way too dark, and I wonder if when it's not in the light, does it look dark? I don't know. I'm not going to put any on the bridge of my nose or my Cupid's bow because that might be like crossing over into not for me territory. I did get the eyeshadow quad. This is the Venus and Flora Luxe Quad. The shade name is Voyeuristic Vixen. I feel like that's a really long name for eyeshadows, but that's okay. You know, when you're Pat McGrath, you can do whatever you want. Let's swatch them first and then see what, I'm a little bit concerned about some of these textures. Ooh, just, hello. Wow. So the matte, I feel, is gonna blend really nicely. I feel like this kind of white shimmer is gonna blend very nicely. I needed 2 swatches for this one, and this kind of multi-chrome here, it felt kind of dry. This is very similar to a formula I have in one of her large palettes, the one that has the green. Those 4 special duo or multi-chromes at the end, they feel, and I get a lot of glitter fallout from those, so I'm a little worried. I'm just gonna start by picking up the matte brown shade. Well, I guess it's kind of like a rusty rosy shade. I'm worried. And I'm going to put this out here. I want the most depth and color. It's very, very pigmented. I guess that bodes well. I will tell you the one thing that kind of surprised me, and I set an alarm. I didn't want to miss my opportunity to get the shades that I wanted from this collection. I didn't want to, you know, be limited. I wanted to get absolutely everything that I wanted. And thankfully there were some products that were grouped together so you could choose your own blush and, you know, then decide, did you want everything that's being released in this collection, or did you want just the lip products, so you could bundle things together at a lower price, which I appreciated. I also got a 10% off discount for signing up for the newsletter, which I used because, you know, that's at least tax right there. And the one thing I'll tell you is I was a little disappointed because when I got to the point where, you know, we got to shipping, there wasn't an express shipping option. And a lot of times with, you know, kind of highly anticipated new releases, I will opt for faster shipping so that I can record it and put it up for you. It's like, okay, they're not offering, you know, express shipping. Was it someplace else on the website that I didn't see? Because I ordered express shipping with my recent Lisa Eldridge order. I ordered it with my Natasha Denona blushes that came like 2 days later. I ordered on a Tuesday and they were here on a Thursday. And I was like, hello, yes, thank you very much. So I was a little disappointed because I ordered this 2 weeks ago today. 2 weeks ago today. I think it released on a Thursday. This video is gonna go up on a Friday, but it took 2 weeks to get here. I was like, that's not even the 3 to 5 business days. I was not happy, but you know, that's okay. I'm just hoping that the products are fantastic. I think what I want to do is use kind of this taupey shade here on the lid. I felt like when I was swatching this shade, I needed 2 like swipes of it. I would finger in the pan and swatch it on my hand. Oh wait, and then a little more pigmentation. So I feel like this one builds, but it is absolutely gorgeous. And the sparkle, I like it. Oh, I already see some fallout. Okay, so I'm just taking a clean brush here and whisking up and away. That's the one problem I have. And maybe I need to use more of a glitter eyeshadow primer. Maybe I need to not set my eyelid. You know, I don't know. That's probably I'm not a makeup artist. I'm not a makeup professional. And that might help me. But that's not really what I tend to do and how I tend to wear makeup. But let's keep going. I'm going to grab this lightest shade right here. And I'm going to use this on the inner corner. Oh, that's beautiful. I'm just gonna take it up and kind of meet it with the other color that I have here and kind of blend the two together with that matte. It's kind of creating a nice soft pink right in the middle. I'm gonna take that matte shade again on a more detailed brush and just lightly run it underneath the eye and then size up to a slightly larger but fluffier brush, still on the smallish side, and blend it. If you're curious, both of these brushes are from the Sonia G Sky Eye collection. This one is the mini booster and this one here is the flat definer. We're down to this duochrome shade here. It kind of goes pink, it kind of goes gold, even just a little bit like, I don't know, maybe it's just me, it looks a little greeny at times, maybe a goldy green. So I am just going to tap this right in the center. Oh, it's gorgeous. But I'm prepared to have glitter fall out all over my face for the rest of the day. And I wish it wasn't that, but it's probably just me and my application because we're already at that place. Oh, now it looks like I fell into the makeup racket Claire's, like all the glitter. Oh, If there's a better way to apply this and you have shades like this from Pat McGrath, please let me know. I remember doing a video, I don't know if it was last summer or the summer before, where I talked about eyeshadows or products in general that I didn't think were worth the hype. And I talked about the Pat McGrath shadows, and it was mainly those really special shades. And I think they're gorgeous. They look like everything I would want on an eyeshadow. I just don't know how to use them. So that's probably a me problem, but I love this look. It's beautiful. I'm gonna throw on mascara, liner, and I'll be right back. The last thing that I wanted to try is a lip gloss. I know this lip gloss shade is already part of Pat's existing collection. This is the shade Earth Angel, but this is the Lust gloss. I've never tried any of the products and everybody raves about her glosses. And I wanted to see what it looked like just on its own first, but I'll probably take it off and pair it with a lip liner. Oh wow, this is a really pretty pinky gold duochrome shift. I love the color and the shimmer of this gloss. It does have a really fine, I would say glitter to it, like really finely ground, because I can feel it in the texture just a little bit, but uh-oh. I might have put on too much, but I am seeing the occasional string in the corner. I don't like that. I feel like this lip gloss looks gorgeous over any neutral kind of mauve-y pink. This is Wayne Goss's mauve. I think it looks really gorgeous. The other thing I did is I kind of kept it to like the inside 3/4 and I didn't put any in the outside corners because I knew that, you know, lip gloss is lip gloss and it's gonna go where it's gonna go. And I just didn't want to start out with extra product there because if there's a gloss that I love the shade of this, I love the shimmer in this, I love the glitter in this. I feel like it's a really beautiful, special, really pretty gloss and it makes me want to wear it, but I'm willing to go that extra mile and kind of, you know, really figure out how best to wear this so I don't have that stringing and pulling. That's the one thing I don't like. And the minute I saw it happen once, I was like, okay, you did too much. And I am a chronic over applier when it comes to gloss because lip gloss is shiny and this one is glittery and it's so pretty and I need more, of course. No, but you know. All right, so let's talk about it. I don't know that this Sublime blurring whatever under eye powder is the best under eye powder for me. I'll have to use it for a while and I'll have to get back to you, but maybe it's the combination of products I'm using underneath it. Maybe it's the concealer, maybe it's the corrector, maybe, who knows. I feel like my under eyes look just a hair drier than normal, and the whole Sublime perfection blurring, those are big claims. Those are big claims. So I'll get back to you, but on first application, this was not a fave. I did love the blush. The blush in Nude Venus. I think this is going to be a new favorite because it's just enough, not too much. And if you want to, you can really, you know, layer this up to get more color than what I'm wearing. And I frequently end up in clown territory. Do you see that it has like just a subtle glow to it? I'm always like over applying blush, and I feel like this was just enough, not too much. And when I used a little bit of a blurring powder over the top, it brought it down enough that I felt like I needed to apply a little bit more. And your girl loves a blush, a strong blush too. So this, I think, is lovely. I also like that when I'm looking at myself, my cheeks don't look powdery. They don't look older. They don't look drier. And I haven't yet like put a setting spray on. Maybe I should. All right, I don't know about this. I think that this formula is beautiful. I really like it. It's so shiny, but I think it's too dark for my skin tone. And it may not be my most reach for highlight, but I'm making it work. I probably could have done without this, but I would love to see this in a lighter shade. I'm a little bit on the fence about this because I got a lot of shimmery fallout from these two shades here, this one especially. And so much so that I've been, you know, very carefully I had a clean brush, totally clean brush, and I was trying to like flick away particles. And when I have to work that hard, I'm so frustrated. And I will work that hard, but I kind of don't want to. So maybe next time what I need to do is do my eyes first. Maybe next time what I need to do is not set my eyeshadow primer. Maybe what I need to do next time is to maybe use an eyeshadow primer, and before I put on that kind of duochrome shade that looks so gorgeous in the pan, I need to put down a glitter primer. You know, it's not as if I don't have these things. It's just that I like it when it's a little bit easier and it kind of does the work for me. And I kind of feel like at Pat McGrath prices, that's what I'm hoping for. But then I have to remind myself, she's not just a makeup artist. She's kind of like the makeup artist. And she's also one of those people who has such a remarkable, if you look through her career, super editorial, super amazing, over the top, creative look. So I'm not surprised she has formulations like this. Maybe I just need to put on my big girl pants and figure out how to use them. Here's what I've noticed. When I had this on my bare lips, I felt the micro fine kind of shimmer particles a little bit more. Now that I have it on over the top of a lip liner, I don't feel them at all. So I think if you were to use this over another product, it might not bother you. And they're so fine. I really don't know that it's going to be something that it bothers or really aggravates some people, but I like the tone of this. I like that it has kind of like that pink gold flash to it. And I've always loved a glittery lipstick. Your girl was raised in the 80s, so lots of lip gloss, lots of like really bright, bold colors. This speaks to like my love. My initial love was lip gloss as a kid because that was what I was allowed to wear. I wasn't allowed to wear lipstick until I was a little bit older. But this just is like bringing me a lot of happiness. I feel like it might be a little high maintenance for the type of gloss formulas I like because it's so pretty, though I'm willing to, you know, figure it out. Overall, I'm really pleased with this collection. I feel like I got a really pretty look today. The one thing I'm not in love with was how long it took to get here, and I already mentioned that. I will admit to kind of ignoring Pat McGrath as a brand. I love Pat as a visionary makeup artist. I love all of that. But there came a point where I had tried one of the large Mothership eyeshadow palettes. I tried one of the 6-pan ones that came in the cardboard packaging. I bought a ton of her lipsticks, and I just didn't fall in love the way I thought I would. And maybe it's because everybody has hyped it up so much. I have like this massive expectation. And when it's just good makeup, I'm like, that's not enough. So I feel like I had a really good experience today. Maybe it's time for me to start buying more Pat McGrath. Let me know if you have a favorite product from Pat. Let me know if there is something that you absolutely cannot live without, or something that really makes you go, ooh, that looks interesting. What's that about? Let me know in the comments down below. Thank you so much for watching today. Thank you for being subscribed. If you aren't, would you please? And I will see you again soon. Bye.